I come before you knowing I am weak. The questions of this life too hard to speak. My mind is weary, my body finds its rest. I put my faith in you, you know what's best. Oh Google, Google, you do everything for me. You search and find and help my soul to see. You are my knowledge, my algorithm true. Oh Google, my Google, I surrender all to you. The recipe for bread, the meaning of a dream. You flow with answers, a never-ending stream. When I am lost and don't know where to turn, you light the path, for you my spirit yearns. Oh Google, Google, you do everything for me. You search and find for all eternity. You are my knowledge, my algorithm true. Oh Google, my Google, I surrender all to you.
Hello, my fellow freaks. Yes, it is I, the great and powerful Gray Hughes. Are you ready to bear witness to my awesome power? Now, some of you may be thinking, what powers? Well, I'm talking about the power of Odin, the Holy Spirit, misogyny, manipulation, high-pressure tactics, and Google Earth to pretend to solve crimes. Now, before I get started, I'd like to take a moment and share with all of you some of today's channel sponsors. Now, the question is, where in the heck did I have that today's sponsors list saved? Oh, that's right, I saved it in my trusty Microsoft Paint program. And let me just bring that up. Oh shoot, that's not the right one. Hold on a minute. What in the Sam hell is going on here? Silly women, like they have a choice. Now where is it? Ah, here it is, here's the right one. There we go, that's more like it. Today's video is sponsored by Google Earth. Google Earth, for lazy people to solve crimes so that they don't have to break a sweat. Next is TBN, the Trinity Broadcasting Network. TBN, home of the prosperity gospel and multiple false prophets. Want to meet Jesus? Fear not. All you have to do is sow your pastor's pockets with your hard-earned seed. Next is Microsoft Paint. Clearly, as you can see, my thumbnails are AI, but everything else is Microsoft Paint. I have zero skills. Our next sponsor is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. It reads, "To the woman he said, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." Hot damn, that does have a nice ring to it. Next is the Valknut. Are you a white trash hillbilly that thinks that you have Viking blood in you? Are you in a special group that believes that it reigns supreme over others? Are you an Odinist? If the answer is yes, grab your Temu tactical jacket because you have been selected for a most paramount mission. Contact your local joke of a militia for secret meeting spots, free punch, and pie. Next up is the America First Foundation. Do you want to be a groiper when you grow up? Perhaps the AFF is just for you. We target young brainwashed conservatives with anti-establishment rhetoric, advocating for authoritarian Christian nationalism and the preservation of a white demographic core in the United States. We also actively disrupt mainstream conservative events and target LGBTQ+ rights, women's equality, and racial justice. Sound fun? Sign up on the RNC Grindr app today. Next, we have the Fox News channel that airs on the Fox network. Do you value conservative perspectives and rely on it as your primary source of news and political commentary? Then the Fox News network is right for you. The liberal mainstream media is evil and bad, and that's where the Fox network puts on God's armor and lays waste to the evil shows that lurk on other liberal channels. On the Fox News network, you'll find shows that honor the Lord such as Sons of Anarchy, American Horror Story, The Following, The Strain, Prison Break, The Shield, Sleepy Hollow, Prodigal Son, and of course, VeggieTales. Wow! I tell you what, the Lord sure must be honored. And finally, we have Hillsong music. This beautiful music makes us feel that we're feeling the Holy Spirit. It's scientifically designed to target our emotions. Here's an example. Do you remember the movie Old Yeller? Now, do you remember when Travis had to put Yeller down? Okay, perfect. Now, do you remember the feeling that you felt seeing Yeller get blasted across the Rainbow Bridge? That's what Hillsong music is doing to you. It makes you believe that you're having a come-to-Jesus moment, and well, you're not. Alright, now it's time for the most important part of tonight's stream. Let me just bring this up before all of you forget. That's right, folks, it's the end of the month, and you know what that means? Now, I know what you're thinking, my personal bills are due soon, which is true, but you're wrong, folks. It's donation night. Now, as you all know, our donation goal is $2,000 this month. Please don't be an idiot and donate your money directly to the charity. Like I said before, this only works if you send your money to me, and then I'll send it to the charity. And here's a little fun fact for you. Did you know that some people claim donations on their taxes to lower their overall taxable income? It's true. It can result in a smaller tax bill and larger tax refund. Wait a minute. I don't know why I just said that, but please just forget about it. Alright, let me just close this right here so we can jump into today's case. Perfect. Now let me bring up Google Earth. And just a word of warning, I am a professional. Please don't use Google Earth on your own. First of all, it'll ruin my channel, and second, none of you can do what I'm doing because you're either a woman or you're a dirty liberal. Now, I shouldn't have to say this, but we're almost 6 minutes into this stream and nobody has sent me, the charity, any cash. Clearly, none of you like helping those in need, and I think you're all pathetic. With that being said, let's jump right into today's case. Today, we travel all the way over to Illinois. It's officially known as the Prairie State, a nickname recognizing its vast historic grasslands. It's also famously called the Land of Lincoln, as the 16th U.S. President— Wait, what? By Odin's beard, that's not Illinois. Google Hughes, that's Florida. Love you, Broseph. Peaches and cream, you're right. Thanks, Odin's paramount testicle. I knew you had my back. No pun intended. So let's see. Illinois. Illinois? Nope, that's Canada. Maybe it's west a bit. If I recall correctly, it's near or possibly around the Pacific Ocean. Or perhaps it was closer to the Atlantic. Maybe the Gulf of America? Can anyone help me? Christ, I do all the work here. A little help would be nice. Hold on, folks. We seem to have a liberal woman in the chat who thinks she can show me where Illinois is. She says, "It's west of the southern part of Lake Michigan, you dipshit. It's amusing that people send you money. Why don't you go be a real alpha male and go get a real job? Or better yet, put some boots on the ground instead of grifting off of your mindless sheeple. Listen here, you small-brained woman, you're making me laugh with your ignorance. I don't need a woman to tell me where Illinois is. I know exactly where it's at. But thanks for your ignorant and wrong directions." And would you look at that, someone in the chat agrees with me. The user named Michael Kelso 420 says, "She is the epitome of a liberal woman who is screaming at the top of her lungs and nobody thinks that she's even there. A liberal mind gives liberal actions and she is acting like an unhinged far-left liberal."
Far left liberal.
Well, Mr. Kelso, even though I do agree with you, I don't appreciate you using all caps in my chat. It sounds to me like you're raging out, and well, it also leads me and my huge brain to assume that you have erectile dysfunction. My advice? Seek help. And with that being said, let's get back to this case. Now, using the power of my huge man brain, I will show all of you where Illinois is located. It's somewhere in this vicinity. And let me just pause here for a second. Now, I don't want to sound like a monotone broken record, but we're easily over 8 minutes into this stream, and I'm not seeing any cash roll in, which is really pathetic, and all of you should be ashamed. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to unpause this cockadoodie stream until I see some gosh darn donations. And if this crap keeps up, I'm just going to shut it all down. Wait a second, it looks as though someone in the chat isn't a fucking cheap bastard like the rest of you. The user named Link and Zelda Forever just donated 1,000 rupees and says, "I hope that this helps. I spent all day cutting patches of grass and fighting Ganon's minions. I know it's not much, but it's all that I have at the moment. I just want to help you reach today's goal." Wow, thank you so much, Link and Zelda. 1,000 rupees should really get us closer to our goal this month. I hope that the rest of you feel shame and guilt. Now, Link and Zelda, forgive me for not knowing much about elf culture, but before we add 1,000 rupees to our goal, I need to see what that converts to in US dollars. Give me just a second to load up my converter software. Are you freaking kidding me right now? 10 bucks and 50 cents? This is insulting. I work harder than anyone else in the world when it comes to true crime cases. I mean, for Christ's sake, the FBI uses my superior Nintendo 64 rendered videos to solve cold cases. And then you have all of these other losers out there putting boots to the ground and raking in tons of cash for doing actual work. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here on my ass making quality videos and collecting your hard-earned money for a charity because all of you simple dipshits are too incompetent to donate your social security straight to the charity yourself. And what the hell is up with this chat tonight? There's only like 40 of you in here, and I don't see anyone talking, and we're only 10 minutes into this darn thing. Also, why have I only made a little over $10 so far? Do you people not realize how much work I've done for you? I seriously want to know what the hell is going on. Would someone please send some cash, a super sticker, a membership, or a challenge already? Hell, would someone just talk so I can just shit on you for doing so? Holy shit balls, we do have a pulse. Someone is finally talking in the chat. The user named Everyday with J is for Justice says, "Hey Gray Pubes, did you happen to watch that amazing and detailed forensic breakdown of the route map in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping case that Chris McDonough and his panel did? Also, don't forget to keep your legs closed and welcome to Cooterville, you man bitch." First off, I know who you are, Jay. You're nothing but a dirty troll who uses other people's content, and you could only dream to be as awesome as I am. Now tremble before my huge man brain and my awesome Under Armour visor. Also, and please feel free to take notes, your cultural hairstyle is inferior to my far right and superior super spiky frosted gray tips. Second of all, the route map that Chris and his panel used in the Nancy Guthrie case was stolen from me. Nobody in the world has ever meticulously built and analyzed a path before I came along. I alone thought of locating every security or doorbell camera along every possible route that leads away from her home. In fact, I'm the only person sitting on my ass in my command center that has mastered this science. Now, I don't know how much longer I can keep this stream going until I earn the $2,000 that I need, but I tell you what, I'll bless you all with my company for a bit longer. So, let's jump back into this new case, and then I'll see if I can shake some wooden nickels from some of you old fucks before I say fuck it and pull the plug and wage quit.
Wage quit.
So like I said, today we're going to look at Chicago, Illinois. To be more specific, we're looking into the Chicago Tylenol murders from 1982. One of the most infamous unsolved cases in U.S. history. 7 people across the Chicago area died after taking extra-strength Tylenol capsules that had been laced with cyanide. The tragedy forced the pharmaceutical industry to introduce tamper-evident packaging, but the killer was never identified until today. Now give me just a second to locate Chicago on my trusty Google Earth. Now I know that it's somewhere up here near the Hudson Bay, but I'm not quite seeing it yet. Interesting. Maybe my software needs updated. Let's see. Well, looks right to me. It says I am running the newest version of Elderly Pro, version 5150. Why in the hell can't I find Chicago then? I hope that I haven't been hacked by those damn trolls over on Reddit.
Reddit hackers.
If any of you in chat could actually do something other than giving me your money, a little help would be mighty white of you. After all, I'm the talent here. I've already done all the research, so I think that it's time for one of you to get off of your old asses and help me out. Well, would you look at that? Someone in the chat finally realizes that I'm superior to them and has bowed down to my awesomeness and has decided to help me in locating Chicago. The user named The Lab After Dark says, "Dude, the only people in this chat are people like us who love watching this shit show burn to the ground. Now, we heard what you said about Chris McDonough, and you're a dipshit. If people were copying you, that would mean we would all have failing channels like yours. Also, Chicago is near the eggplant-shaped Great Lake. Listen here, Josh. Chris did steal my work. I can't prove it yet, but I figured that if I bitched enough, my followers would believe me. Anyway, I know where Chicago is, and I don't need you and your panel of thieves to help me. And also, my channel is friggin' huge. I have 180,000 subscribers, and my live streams easily clear 1,000 to 2,000 views, and they typically get 100 to 200 likes. Now, let's take a look at your sad and little channel. You only have 50,000 subscribers, and your live streams only get like 15 to 30,000 views, followed by a pathetic 1,000 to 3,000 likes. Clearly, the numbers speak for themselves. Is there anyone in chat that actually has something to contribute? Wait a minute, would you look at that? The great and powerful Tom Webster is in my chat. I swear I should just block this guy, but let's see what he has to say. Tommy here says, "Can I come up on panel Gray? I unblocked you and I'd hate to think that you won't comment on my channel again. I thought that we had a nice discussion and I'd like to help you with this case by finding Chicago for you." Listen here, Tommy. First of all, I don't do panels on my show. You have like 9 people up there, and none of them are paying 100% attention to me. Someone's up in one corner breathing, and in the other corner, someone's involuntarily blinking and missing all the work I have done. So thanks but no thanks, Tommy. I appreciate the staggering 20 bucks that you sent me that one time, and I'm not sorry that I only sent you 10. Clearly you needed it more than I, and you should have just kept it. I swear, I'm surrounded by penny-pinching idiots in this chat. Now, is there anyone else in the chat that has something to say? Since none of you seem to care about the awesome case that I just spent the last 4 hours Googling for you? Anyone? Anyone at all? Wait a minute. Holy shit, I can't believe it. Lauren Matthias is in my chat and she says, I know that you don't like to do panels on your show, but can I at least call in and talk with you? I've been waiting my whole life for this, Lauren. There's no need to ask, kitten. You can call me anytime. Hello, Lauren.
Gray, why does my name pop up on your phone as Lauren Matthias Hughes? Gray? What in the hell is that? Is this that fucking Titanic song? Gray, are you there? This isn't funny, Gray. Answer me, damn it.
Quiet, my love. I made this for you.
What the fuck did you just say to me? Is that a fucking recorder? Are you playing a fucking recorder? Jesus H. Christ. And I thought that listening to Grayson was nauseating. Gray, what in the fuck do I have to do to make you stop playing this horrible shit?
You could make a donation.
Ugh, fine, hold on.
Wow, $40 whole.
You're a grifty little shit stain. You know that, right?
I don't care what you think of me. After all, you just sent me 40 bucks, so I have no use for you any longer.
God, you're pathetic. And yes, Gray, you do care what I think of you.
No, I don't. Your channel sucks all of the oxygen out of other channels, especially mine. It's just not fair.
Not fair? How about you get off of your lazy nerd ass? Leave your safe space, meaning your command center, and hit the streets to start doing something for any of these cases instead of pissing and moaning like the beta bitch you are.
Damn, is anyone else turned on? Anyway, let's see if there's any more life in the graveyard. I mean, in the chat. But before we do that, just another quick reminder. We're only $1,949.50 away from our goal. Again, if we do not meet our goal, innocent people will suffer and all of you will burn in hell. I mean, seriously, I just don't understand why none of you are forking out some of your social security. I also don't understand why nothing is going on in the chat. And now it looks like we're down to only 28 viewers. Wait a minute, it looks like someone in the chat may have an answer for this stream sucking so bad. The user named YouTube Bad Actor says, Gray Pubes, you read Daily Mail articles, you show Google Maps, you beg for money, and you treat people in your chat like shit whether they give you money or not, and you wonder why your numbers suck. First of all, you're nothing but a dirty troll. Second, I do way more than just read Daily Mail articles and use Google Maps. Lastly, these people choose to watch my show, so it only makes sense that they fork over the cash that I request for the charities that I choose. And look here, another troll in the chat named Who Are These Podcasts says, listen folks, if you want to give to a charity, the worst way to do it is to give it to YouTube first. They take their 30%, then this jackoff takes his cut, and finally he gives the leftovers to charity. You're all simple. You, sir, are an idiot. You have no idea what you're talking about. And for my die-hard freaks out there, don't listen to any of these trolls. They all lie. I know for a fact that you cannot donate to a charity unless you go through me first. So don't any of you even think about it. I swear, the trolls are in full force tonight. Just look at this next message in the chat. Grizzly True Crime says, Hey Gray, I saw that you have 180,000 subs. Perhaps I could send some of my 498,000 subs over to help you out. Thanks, but I don't need your help. Personally, I think you're one of those passive-aggressive types. All you do is sneak around and hate bond with other trolls who are jealous of how truly awesome my channel is. I know for a fact that you send them over here and have them leave mean and nasty comments on my videos. Although, I can't prove it yet. Alright, now that we got some of the pathetic trolls out of the way, I think I'll do a few more minutes on this case, see how much more money I can get, and then just call it a night. Now, before I was interrupted by the trolls, I was getting ready to show all of you uneducated people where Chicago was. It's right over here, and as you can see, it's right next to the southern part of Lake Michigan. And if we zoom in all the way, we find ourselves in the neighborhood where the first Tylenol incident happened. Now, the first victim lived in this neighborhood right here. It's about a 20-minute drive south from Chicago and just a few blocks away from the Armstrong Lillian Hardin Park. Unbelievable. Excuse me for just a moment. What the hell do you want? I'm in the middle of a stream.
Holy shit, calm the fuck down. I'm so sorry, my lord. I just wanted to know what you wanted for supper tonight.
Woman, I told you not to disturb me when I'm in my command center.
Oh my god, you're such a dork. This is the fucking spare bedroom where we keep the stupid dogs. Command center, my ass.
This room pays for all of your late night runs to Chili's.
It smells like shit and piss. An old man ass that's been sweating all day on a pleather chair.
Get the hell out of my room. I'm trying to earn us some money.
And just how much money have you made for us today?
I just raked in $50.50.
Holy shit, that's it? Here's a fucking dollar.
I don't understand.
$51.50, bitch.